Hello! Welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. Last time we beat the game. This time we are going to load in our clear save, which I probably should have done already, instead of starting at the title screen, but that's not important. First thing we're going to do... Wow, I have no money. First thing we're going to do is go to the Tower of Prayer. Well, we start here. Why do we start right here? Whatever. We're going to go to the Tower of Prayer and see how swapping party members works. I'm going to stick with this party, though, but I want to see how that works. Like, can I swap out the entire party? Is it a specific party member? Yeah. Since it seems like I might have to beat the game with everybody to unlock their specific lunar ruins, I probably will not bother doing any more than what I have unlocked now. It seems like the only thing you get out of this is a weapon and maybe other equipment for the specific characters. So I've already talked about that before. That I don't particularly like that as a game. Please, as a like a super boss reward or whatever. Because like, what are you going to use that on? The super boss again? Or but anyways, yeah. That's just my own personal gripe. I don't know what kind of rewards would be appropriate for this kind of thing. But, yeah. I think, we'll just see how this is and, go from there. But if I do more than one run through this thing, it's only going to be for the ones I have unlocked. I'm not going to beat the game as everybody. I also don't think that's where I left off with the whale before, but whatever. Maybe it was. Okay. So how does this work? We got a crystal chamber? Where's the Tower of Prayer? Oh, it's behind it. So the myth was based in truth. Okay. We'll do everything we can to help you. Oh! Oh, okay, so they are, up to my level. Interesting. Huh. But still, I would probably have to beat the game with them. I can fully swap out the party. Huh, okay. But yeah, again, I'm not going to do that. Interesting. I can actually look at all of them. What are you doing, game? Elder! What are we doing now? Please calm down and tell me what is going on. The mountain. The mountain of ordeals. What a mountain of ordeals. The whole mountain is covered in a sinister cloud. A sinister cloud. Could it be? I see. Thank you for the report. Is there also a super boss? Cecil, may I have a word? Here in Mysidia, there is an old myth. Apparently, there's a lot of myths. The people believe a new path will appear on Mount Ordeals for those who have fulfilled their fate. Perhaps something is changing now upon the mountain. Do you dare go to see what has happened? Yes, sir. Well, apparently not, since we have to something our fate, so I think that means back to the moon. So then there is a super boss then. Interesting. Interesting if true. Alright, back to the moon. I do not know what to expect out of this. do I do them alone or with the party, or how does this work? Now, where was that face? Oh, there's a face. Okay. A voice is heard somewhere in the distance. These are the lunar ruins, the forgotten dungeon of old. This dungeon takes your worst doubts and fears and presents them in various floors. You must reach the deepest depths by overcoming tremendous trials. You must conquer each trial and gather 9 tomes. Only when the last one is claimed can you overcome the final trial. Okay. So I still have the party. I don't know. No idea. A great Marlboro. That's not great at all. Is he just that fast, or is he countering? He was not worth much experience. I think he's just really fast after the preemptive. Hey, nice. Another problem that we're going to run into here is if I can't leave, I also can't save at will. And the chances of this being one big, long dungeon are pretty great. I've also not been looking for hidden paths in here. So, depending on how this this first trip goes, this may be the only trip in here. So far, it's not difficult. But I think the challenge is supposed to be the bosses. And then apparently the super boss on Mount Ordeals. And nothing here is worth that much experience. Just a casual behemoth fight. These goblins are fast. Or they just hit multiple times on their turn. Yeah, that's a regular behemoth. Why did he hit him so hard? I actually meant to have Rosa heal, but okay. Yeah, bonk him. Yeah, I think they just attack multiple times each turn. Well, at least they're more dangerous than the little murderers in the lunar subterrane. But that's kind of a low bar. I think we get a bunch of random floors out of... Wow, that was a lot of experience, but I think that was mostly the behemoth. So I think we get a bunch of random floors out of however many. And I don't know how many we have to do at a time. I did not find... Oh. There is no indicator here for where the hidden paths are. Unlike everywhere else in the game, basically. Does Kain suddenly have a bunch of equipment missing? Why is he taking so much damage now? But yeah, I do not know how many floors we have to do for each run. So I don't know how viable of a dungeon this is going to be. Or a Let's Play. Why does he take so much damage? It's not just a behemoth. Everything is hitting him hard. Oh! Huh! I actually got one of these. I've mentioned these before. Take all. The item-based summons we can get, and I was not going to farm them out. Pretty has learned Goblin, so I will, I guess I'll show this now. I was not expecting that. I think any Goblin enemy can drop this, maybe? It might also be that they are just worth, they just have a higher drop chance in here. Wait, how much was that? 1. Wow, okay, I'm not expecting too much out of that. Oh boy. One of the characters with a ribbon. Fantastic. Go Goblin. Yeah. Alright. I don't even think I encountered one of the enemies that can drop those. I'm pretty sure Mind Flayer is one. Okay. Do I go for a treasure or do I just go for the next floor? Since I can't see where the hidden paths are, I think I just go for the next floor. For whatever that's worth. Oh, I forgot to check if Kain was missing something. He's taking so much damage for some reason. Edge, the guy made out of paper, was taking so much less damage. No idea. No clue. He does have defense. Oh, buy all my money. Actually not, apparently. If this dungeon is going to rely on me finding the hidden paths, then they should have made them have the tell. Oh boy, a garbage X potion. Huh, Clockwork Dragon is new. I think he has a counter. He has a counter, and it's not very effective. You know what, let's not spend magic points on this if I can help it. And now he's taking no damage. Okay. And of course, I never did arrange my magic. Okay. Pretty sure I still need magic on these guys. Sure, I'll take that, even though Comet is apparently worthless. I recognize this fight. Sure, I'll take an ether. It's not like the fight is hard, but come on. At least so far they aren't completely negating Vidya. Again. He's paralyzed. Hey, something different. Is that a save point? Sure, let's, cottage up. I still have the clear data if I want to go back. It still doesn't mean I intend to continue on with this dungeon, because I don't know how long this is going to be. I guess I can leave. How many floors was that? Was that 5? So maybe every 5 I have a chance to stop? There's a door and a staircase. Okay. We gotta... Okay. I'm guessing that this is chocobo-shaped. Okay. Floor of Remembrance. I don't know what that means. Is that just, places we've been before? Because I think the Lunar Ruins were, completely new. Yeah, these are places that exist in the world. Somewhere in the game. Yeah, they can keep giving me X potions, they're still not good. Oh, I was gonna heal, but okay. Nope. I saw white magic and immediately thought healing, but he's not the healer. Hey. A level and a dry ether. Oh boy, another phoenix down. Okay, so yeah, it does look like I will get a save every 5th floor. I think what I may do is call this here, and I may actually give this like a full try. I think that's what I'll do. I'm not gonna waste a cottage on this. Sure, use an ether. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll do probably one run through this. I do not think I'll do every possible run. We'll see how this turns out. But yeah, I'm going to do this one run through this dungeon, and I think that's going to be it. I don't even know what trial I'm on here. But yeah, anyways. I know this ended up being a little shorter, but I don't really want to push this, because I don't know how this is going to, how each section of this is going to be. But, yeah, anyways, I think I will give this a full try once through. But yeah, that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around for more, and thanks for watching.